Hello guys, good day. Will Thurman able to beat Pacquiao? That is $1 million questions, which start ringing on each and everyone's ears. Some say that Pacquiao has a lot of experiences or can be considered as a veteran or an expert on his area. But others says that Thurman is a lot younger and full of energy. That's true. No doubt about it, but will energy enough to beat experiences? What do you think? Now let me take you back to their fighting history for you to project what might happen in their incoming fight based on the fact. Let's start with Kit Thurman Jr. Thurman is a 30 years old American professional boxer. He is a former unified welterweight world champion, having held the WE title since 2015 and promoted to super champion in 2017 and previously the WBC title from 2017 to 2018. The nickname of Thurman is One Time. It is because of his formidable knockout power. He is considered one of the hardest punchers in the welterweight division. Thurman fight Zabic. Zabic was 36 years old former IBF welterweight champion. It was the first time Thurman fought in a scheduled 12-round bout and his first time to go beyond the 8th round. Thurman won by a unanimous decision after a one-sided 12-round bout. After that, Thurman challenged the interim WBA welterweight champion Diego Gabriel Chavez and won the interim WBA title by knocking out Chavez in the 10th round of the very competitive fight. Then Thurman made his first defense of the interim title against battle-tested Jesus Soto Caras. Soto Caras was coming off a stunning knockout victory over a former champion Andre Berto and was deemed to be a difficult opponent. After a slow start, Thurman took over the fight in the middle rounds as he floored Soto Caras in the 5th round before landing a brutal combination in the 9th round, sending Soto Caras to the canvas for the second time in the fight and stopping him. And then Thurman defended his title against veteran Mexican boxer, a former IBF lightweight champion Julio Diaz. Diaz was forced to take a knee in a round 2 following a lip hook on his head. Both were heard around the arenas as Diaz failed to come out on his corner for round 4. Diaz praised Thurman after the fight and said, quote unquote, "I've been a 2-time world champion. I've never given up in a fight. I'm human. Thurman has some power. That's how boxing is." Then Thurman was elevated to the full WBA welterweight championship. On January 14, 2015, Al Haymon announced that Thurman would fight 31 years old former world champion Robert Guerrero. He knocked Guerrero down in the 9th round before going on to win a unanimous decision in a rather one-sided bout. In the post-fight, Guerrero praised Thurman, saying, quote unquote, "He is one of the best. He came in and stuck to his game plan. I take my hat off to him. I'm not a hater." After that, BBC announced Thurman's next bout was against veteran slugger Luis Colazo. Colazo badly hurt Thurman with a body shot in the 5th round, but the fight ended after the 7th round due to an injury near the eye of Colazo, which blocked his vision. Thurman was declared the winner by a TKO. Then on March 12, 2016, Thurman defended his title against Sean Porter. Thurman successfully defended his title before a crowd of 12,000 plus when all 3 judges scored an identical 115 to 113 in his favor. Thurman rocked Porter badly on multiple occasions in the fight. He was also hurt himself by a body shot in the 8th round. On October 25, 2016, Showtime announced several fights to take place toward the end of 2016 and early 2017. One of them was the much anticipated welterweight unification fight between Thurman and the fellow undefeated welterweight champion Danny Garcia. But Thurman won the fight match by a split decision, making him a unified welterweight world champion. In November 2018, it was announced that Thurman would fight Josecito Lopez on January 26, 2019 at Barclays Center to defend his WBA welterweight title. Lopez stated that for his return, he wanted to have one tune-up fight and then return to being an active world-class fighter again. Thurman got tracked in the seventh round, but ultimately, Thurman won the fight by majority decision. Thurman have total of 30 fights, 29 wins and 0 losses. 22 for that is win by knockouts and only 7 by decisions, and 1 no contest. Now let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, a 40-year-old Filipino professional boxer. He is the only 8 division world champion in the history of boxing, having won 12 major world titles, as well as being the first boxer to win the lineal championship in 5 different weight divisions. Pacquiao is also the first boxer in history to win the major world title in 4 of the original 8 weight division of boxing, also known as the glamour divisions: flyweight, featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight division. He has held the WBA welterweight title since 2018. Manny Pacquiao won several fights against formidable boxers like Sasukul, Lidwaba, Barrera, Morales, Larius, Soles, Diaz, De La Hoya, Hatun, Kutu, Cloty, Margarito, Musli, Rayus, Algeri, Vargas, Matisi, Brunner, and Bradley. And yes, Manny Pacquiao also suffered a heavy loss against also a very good fighter, just like Marquez, Bradley, Mayweather, Horn, and Morales.